But yeah, Locke versus Sean. Let's just hop right on into it. We're going to be listening to Sean's audio with CrossCode. And of course, if you want to check out these runners, you can click on their links in the title. I've tagged them. I'll be using that instead of the Twitch commands from now on. So let's begin. Alright, let me know how everything sounds. We got ourselves a pyramid start from Sank. That's fun. Quick free item right off the bat. We got tier 1 is going to be just hearts today. With a shield. Just sitting right there. I don't think we saw anything on the pyramid that was worth a dang, but we're going to follow Sean on over to the pod area. Hopefully, without taking any deaths. It can be a little scary over here with no hearts and bunny form. Let's see, we got ourselves a TR, big chest, and a map to Hera on Locke's side. I love getting that big 300 right out the gate. Oh, look, hey, Tower of Hera. Can't do anything there as a bunny, unfortunately. You'd only be able to actually get in there to, like, bunny revive if you super bunnied in there with the mirror and had sword beams. I think that'd be the only way you could... Well, you know what? You might be able to hit the switch with just a regular sword slash. But yeah, no sword. No dice. Got ourselves a rare shop over here. So, 2 dungeons. Good info. Got some bombs as well out of Link's house. It's very nice. It looks like both players are just doing the opposite of what the other one just did. That's funny. So yeah, Locke there, if he wanted to, he could have death warped to become regular again. And then using those bombs, you could bomb jump to clip through that railing, which is allowed. And then use that to check the left exit there if you wanted to. You wouldn't really do much of anything else from that, but... Don't cheat. It's not cheating. It's not cheating if it's allowed. The downside about having Sank in the Dark World is just one less convenient starting point for both runners, so I'm gonna have to start from Link's house and traverse the rest of the world, hoping to find early boots, early flute would be great. Anything to speed up mobility. I'm not condoning cheat. Stop it. Quit it. Get some help. I would never do such a thing. Unless it's fun. Then I might. Things we do because it's funny. Alright, what do we got over in the Lake Hylia area? We are getting a little bit more divergence from our 2 runners. We got a brother's house here over in Lake Hylia. And we got the other part of Turtle Rock, I believe, at the swamp entrance. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? At the end of the day, that's just convenient to know that Pyramid Fairy is basically dead. That's really funny, though. Immediately got sent back to the pyramid. This is tough when you have only a Link's house start to really work with. How do you route this? It is interesting not seeing either player go for Kakariko right away. Just because of the number of checks that are over there. Got a Mimic Cave here at Lake Hylia. Locke is... This is pretty ambitious for Locke. For anyone, really. To go check chain chomps with only bombs. Does not, in my opinion, does not seem like a very good use of bombs. Especially when you mess up. Oh, no. Do you want to use the rest of them? Oh, I liked that. The taking damage from the bomb to give you iframes to get safely across. And just a map to Turtle Rock. Perfect. Let's see. On Sean's side, we did see a connector. The dancing lady is what I like to call her. Oh yeah, there's a little bomb farm right there. It's not bad. Piece of broccoli down here at Flute 5. It happened very fast. I didn't catch where the dancing lady connected to, but given that Sean immediately turned back around, I'm gonna assume it wasn't very useful. We got a dark cave here over in the desert region. Not sure which dark cave that is. It potentially could have been mountain access, maybe. Hype cave. And another dark cave. Oh, and picking up a glove from the generous guy here over at Hype Cave. And Cana Samaria. And a small key to Turtle Rock. Let me just mark those down. Wow, I'm just like popping items on this little map tracker like I'm doing a co-op during League season. The red cane is the Cane of Samaria. It is a required item that allows you to place blocks on switches and place platforms in dungeons like Turtle Rock. They are required items to beat both of those dungeons. And they're also required to get to the right side in Ganon's Tower. They also do have some other valuable uses. But if I talk about it, someone's going to yell at me that I'm talking about cheating. Okay, well, Locke found the mountain save and quit point at the Bonk Rocks here near Bomb Shop. So if Locke was to ever find the old man and save him up on the mountain, that would be a starting point, so another Dark World starting point. With the other one connecting to one of the two dark caves over in the desert region. Oh, there's the back of Super Bunny, which is 2 items if you weren't a bunny. Or if you had a mirror. I feel like this early on in the sea, I feel like that's a lot of Dark World bunny traversal than you'd probably want to do. But Locke is making his way towards East Palace area where he will get his glove. Except he's gonna do this funny real quick. One last funny to go. Oh, just bombs it and walks out. Alright, well, never mind. I stand wildly correct. Alright, what's Sean doing here? No magic, can't kill the Pokey. This is actually just like a lava chest check? Okay, I didn't think so. Oh, well... I don't actually know. I guess it is. Interesting. I mean, it's a fairly safe play in Entrance Shuffle because you could just find Laser Bridge elsewhere. Gets a small key to pod. Not a small key that you'd care to see. Hey, what's up, Swedish Arctic Box? Hello, hello. The full magic. The spending a key to get full magic, though, is pretty helpful. It'll make chomps much easier to check. Or will it? We got a sick kid. Wow, gets it and then dies. Perfect timing. Hey, look, we have our first crystal dungeon info. It looks like Tower of Hera was a pendant. As we can see over on Locke's side. I missed, what was that maze race? Door Randall's awfully quiet. Yeah, you need to go and check a thing or something. I don't know, he's very vague about everything. Let's see, Pyramid Fairy has a Hyrule Castle, small and 10 arrows, and the rock on the way to desert has a bunch of beds. Captain claiming that there is a compass at maze race. Thank you very much for that piece of info. And surprisingly, in an unexpected twist, Locke, the first person to go to Kakariko. Never would have guessed. The crazy world we live in. Oh, that was Mountain Rescue. So that means the other dark cave over there was the one that was actually at Agnes Cave. Oh, it's the boots right at the gate. That's a really nice find. Sean getting some real goodies over here. Finds Swamp Palace as well. Man, that's just kind of luck of the draw. Locke decided to check the other dark cave. There's Desert Main. Can't believe this tournament's not ballsy enough to shuffle back a tavern into the general pool. Unbelievable. We got a big key to Mire. That's fine. I am not in this tourney. I am in 0 tourneys right now. By the time I learned that this tourney, well, I just, someone posted in my Discord about it like a month ago, and then I just kind of forgot about it. But I'm also kind of just on an extended break right now from tourneys. I'm pretty content with my Door Randalls and my Majora Mask randos. There is the other side of Bunny. Joining League then? Maybe. We'll see. Got a bug net here in Kakariko. Got Saha as well. Green pod. Anything of value in the back. Small key to pod, of course. Nothing that stands out too much. Spike cave up in the mountain as well. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what modes come out for League Season 6. There's the back of desert here in Kakariko, so we did finally at least get a dungeon in this village. It's funny because the last rando tourney I was in was League Season 5. So, you know, it'd be perfect if my next rando tourney was League Season 6. This kind of sounds like Terraria music a little bit. This MSU is CrossCode over on Sean's side. Hope for a skip on spoiler. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I did enjoy doing the spoiler log stuff, the spoiler log co-op stuff. I thought that was fun. I enjoyed all the co-op stuff. Let's see, Super Bunny Cave has a heart container and a heart container. Yahoo! Oh, I see what... I think I see what Locke is doing here. Stole the key, probably gonna go spin on right side and wanted to set up that death warp if possible. I think that left side desert was Eden Kakariko. We got Big Bomb, Thieves and Skull for our Big Bomb today, which we don't care about because we already popped out of there. But it's still good to get that info of knowing which crystal dungeons you have to do at some point. Oh yeah, Locke's gotta be a little careful with these bombs as well. Oh, we'll probably reset if this is junk. The tough call. Ether might be useful, but not enough to potentially put yourself in a go mode desert small later. Very reasonable decision there. I just want to see Locke get some items. Yeah, I think if it was Bombos, you'd maybe make an exception just because that has value elsewhere. So otherwise, the medallions are only really good for opening up entrances. Both of which we don't have access to anyway. GT Small here in the Uncle drop down, or I think it's referred to as the secret passageway. Locke about to get his glove and Samaria. Still looking for Ganon. Still looking for Cackwell. Of Lost Woods and Magic Bat. There's Ganon here at the escape drop down. Honestly, like, boots and glove this early is super nice. Just glove this early means you're not isolating a bunch of one-off checks like Ice Rod Cave, or Death Mountain Ascent Cave, or the rock on the way to desert, stuff like that. Mire Small, that's nothing. It is a convenience when you do find Mire. You're not gonna, like, get super hyped about finding a Mire Small versus, like, the Swamp Small, the Thieves Town Small, stuff like that. Well, what are we going to find up here? We're going to have a Cackwell locked by Aga. We have the dam. Small key to GT. That's our second GT small. Dam is an important location to find because you need to raise the water in the first room of Swamp Palace, allowing you access to more of the dungeon. It's funny, I'm so used to Dorando, where it's like that front of Swamp could be in any dungeon, and sometimes you can find access to it going backwards, in which you don't want to flood the water, or raise the water if you don't have the flippers. But in this situation, it's always worth doing that. It doesn't matter. And we did see Cackwell at the Lumberjack drop-down, so if you want to get that, you gotta go beat up Aga, and nobody wants to do that. That will become a interesting point later on in the game. Nice fire rod here in the Lost Woods. Finally starting to get some real power. Firepower. Oh, the master... No, there's a fake. Oh yeah, you take that money. Hopefully Castle Tower just never shows up. Okay, this is either the Lost Woods or Magic Bat. Okay. I think that means that... I don't remember if we saw the Vanilla Magic Bat entrance on Locke's side. Nice Ice Rod Cave over in Ice Rod area. Just one entrance off. Pretty good. We get a hook shot. That's a really good find for Locke. I don't think we have not seen Hookshot Cave yet. And, you know, routing-wise, if Locke ends up finding his way up to the mountain via that Old Man Rescue, the Mountain Rescue Cave, to actually turn that mountain dip into a little bit more efficient, being able to do East Death Mountain right away. I guess the only downside really is just what's going to send Locke back over in that direction. I mean, it's not even in logic anyway, so... But neither is this, whatever the heck Locke is doing. Oh, this is a... taking the whirlpool up to North Light World. Since I think Locke did some of Kakariko, but never went north. I think took a connector. Yeah, I think it was the desert connector. So, chat, if you are playing this seed right now, what's the next thing you're hoping to find? I'd be ecstatic for a hammer or a sword. That would be good. True love would be great. Actually, yeah, you know what? That's the right answer. You win. Oh, but what if you find a plate of Totino's pizza rolls? What if you had to pick between that or true love? What would you pick? And you can't pick both, and you can't claim that pizza rolls are your true love. Oh, true glove. That's a weird typo. That would also imply there's a fake glove. Or a cheaty glove. No, Spiff! I said no! Not allowed. Ooh, Hookshot Cave. We'll be able to get the first chest, but not the rest without Hookshot from Ice Rod Cave area. Let's see what Sean finds over here. Small key 2. Arrow. Ah! Just gotta find that Moon Pearl and can do Hair Basement. The heck is a bagel dog? What? Never heard of those. Ah, that's where Hookshot Cave was. I feel like Locke did like half of this Kakariko. Or maybe I was just enamored by whatever Sean was doing at the time Locke was going through Kakariko and missed half of it. All things are possible. I've heard of bagel bites, but not bagel dogs. These are both on brand for me. What is on brand? Bagel dogs? Still talking about bagels? You call these bagels? Bagel Bites is just a brand of bagel dogs. Interesting. Dang, now I just want a corn dog, though. Or one of those corn dogs, but instead it's like a pancake wrapped around a breakfast sausage. No, Einlanzer, I'm a great restreamer commentator. I'm just a bad tracker, which is why I'm just tracking their stuff. They're doing the tracking for me. I'm just sitting here barking like a bagel dog. That door handle sucks. It's fine. He's not here. He didn't hear me say that. He's getting some bagel dogs right now. He just texted me, "Dog, I got bagels," and I'm like, "What?" Eh? You mean like with cream cheese? And you're like, nah, nah, nah. Small. Like, what are you talking about? Alright, what's gonna be the big play here? We've seen some good stuff. Maybe Hookshot Cave will have our answer. Or it might be a useful connector. Maybe it'll take us to, like, somewhere funny. Like, Desert Ledge. Close! I was close. Hey, wait a minute, that's where my Hookshot Cave led to in my seed yesterday. Called Shenanigans. Oh, and this Hookshot Cave is terrible. It's terrible, it's awful, it's no good. Fuck, you didn't get the bomb. Okay, well, this is gonna work out, because Locke's gonna go check that other connector. Though hopefully he doesn't do it before getting the flute, wow. So that's a really nice find. So maybe there's something up on East Death Mountain at this point. That's our actual logical mountain access with booty. Booty access. And this will mean Locke will get to go up there and get that. And save a little bit of time not going through the dark cave. This is a really nice seed. Early boots, early flute, early glove, early hook. Is Sean actually gonna go to, like, front of the dungeon? I mean, I guess it makes sense with Fire Rod and Samaria. Looks like Locke's gonna do the same. Oh, ye crazy kids with their crazy ideas. Well, this is certainly interesting. I'm wondering what's going to come of this play. Where are we gonna go? I mean, right now, something, maybe Moon Pearl, is gonna be probably over in... Because I don't think this play is in Logic without more TR Smalls. Right? Well, I guess without the big key, you can't spend those keys anywhere else, so... I guess it kind of depends on where the other entrances are. I do like this synchronization, though, from both players. Only downside is Shaw not having the hook shot. This music is so sleepy. It's good. I like it. It makes me want to play CrossCode, because I've not played it. I've only watched Swerve stream it whenever that came out. Oh! Interesting. I bet this is going to be... I bet the front of TR is going to be at East Death Mountain. That's my guess. Calling it right here. Just throwing it out there. Come on. Make me look smart. For once. Come on. It'll be funny, I promise. Yes! Haha! Alright. I love it. Good. There you go. Kind of shenanigans have happened to have both players in the same place at CrossKeys Thereabad's End. Pretty much doing literally everything else in the seed, minus a couple things here and there. They still have some other stuff that they can do. A couple checks here and there, but... I'm impressed that they both went for the same play. Backtracking through TR. But, I mean, when you get a TR Small and Samaria and a Fire Rod, it's kind of hard not to. There's our Moon Pearl, as expected. Some more dollar redos. And a sword. What a glorious East Death Mountain. So now, if we want, we could save and quit, go to Sank, start at the Pyramid. We can go do Tower of Hera. Some of it. Locke could do all of it with Hera Pot. We've got options. We've got small keys. Another pod small. Just gotta check this other one. Yeah, might as well, with the mids, head into the Dark World and check the 2 entrances there as well. This is good! Oh yeah, and Locke's... Well, yeah, Locke will probably go do West Death Mountain before hopping to the Dark World then. The hell was that mirror sound? It almost sounded like someone breathing at the end of it. I didn't like that. Ooh, half magic. More money. Wow, that's like our third 300 we've seen so far this season. Out of, I think, 5? I think there's 5, maybe? Yeah, nothing substantial, but half magic, nice. Alright, Sean, where are we going? This takes us to... Right, Dark World. Sean's not ready for that. Oh, Locke did not go to West Death Mountain. Interesting. Oh, because he has the flute. That makes a lot more sense. Go activate flute and then flute up there to check the stuff. Yeah. Alright. This is gonna take Sean back to the desert area. I guess, man, with early flute and mids, we already have freaking Mire access too. This is a nice seed. This is really nice for 30 minutes in. Now you just need a hammer. Or a homer. Dang, I wish I was playing this. I do kind of wish I had joined this CrossKeys tourney, not gonna lie. Last CrossKeys tourney, though, was a little stressful, though, because I had to work my butt off just to make the tiebreaker race. But then I ended up getting second in the tiebreaker race. And then my reward for that was playing against a very strong opponent. No, okay. When I immediately went 0-2. So I was like, great, I made brackets, but at what cost? Oh, we're going into Ice Palace. Hammerless Ice Palace, interesting. Kind of missed where this was. Now, the question is, when is Sean going to get that hook shot? Right now, not having it is not the end of the world, though it would help a lot for this fight right now. I'm not going to go for the fake powder. This could be big. This could turn around tremendously. Never seen fake powder before, basically, for whatever reason, if you use your Cane of Samaria, and then with 0 magic, and then switch to your mushroom, it will somehow trick the game into using powder. But Locke cannot get it. I don't understand why. He just must not be timing it. It must be too late. You gotta be pretty quick on that pause. Heart piece for his trouble. Sean unfortunately takes a death to the Pengators. The Penguinators. Which is Also kind of unfortunate, because without Hammer, you know, if you're gonna do the sequence break, you're really only gonna get 2 checks and then leave. Gets the icebreaker. Both players getting heart pieces for their cheaty glitches that are not cheaty and are actually allowed. Totally legit. Oh wow, nice ice rod find. What a gnarly play. I feel like that's a play. I would have liked Sean's play better if he had at least 1 Ice Palace small, because then he could have kept going. Oh, it was at King's 2. God. I was wondering where that dungeon was. We did need that Ice Rod, so that is good. We are not at all equipped to fight Trinex right now. Nor have we found Trinex, nor do we have the keys to get to Trinex. 'Tis not really much of a concern. Alright, get some fake powder on Sean's side as well. Here's the thing, though. Yes, Sean's going to be able to activate Flute and have access to stuff. Also, with Mitts and Pearl, can just, like, hop straight into Village of Outcast portal. I wonder how long it's going to take before he heads over to Ice Rock Cave to get that hookshot. But, fortunately for Sean, Hookshot Cave was all junk. So not going to be missing out on anything there. Hookshot's just mostly, at this point, a nice thing to deal with jerk enemies that die to Hookshot. Locke is saving the old man and finally getting his boots. Question is, where the heck is our lamp? I love it. I get to see all of Locke's reactions, and it's great. Nice game knowledge there from Sean. Grabs the full magic from the tree. And then turns in mushroom. We haven't seen the witch's hut yet, so I do like doing the fake powder, and then you turn in the mushroom so you can get both of those checks done, and heading right over to the Ice Rock Cave, which is going to work out really well for him. I don't remember if he'd been... Okay, no, he hasn't been here at all. This is kind of one of those situations where it's like, I'm about to go ham on this dark world. So I'm like, I don't know if I don't want to isolate any light world stuff that I've had access to for a while. Oh, and Locke finds 2 interesting caves up here. Spiral Cave and right side Hyrule Castle up on Dark Death Mountain. West side. Also, if you ever see the game feed go black, don't worry. All that is whenever I download the VODs to use for the restreams, it downloads it into parts. And that was it, just switching from one video to another. Locke stealing the key. That is a good idea, because the Bag of Escape is currently locked by beating Agatu in Ganon's Tower, which is a dungeon we haven't found yet. So it's not a bad idea to steal that key so that you don't have to beat Agatu. And just hope that there's nothing in Zelda Cell, or I guess even Boomerang Chest, And or hope that the Hyrule Castle Small shows up. Medallion from Meyer is Ether, which we know where that is. That is over in the right side of Desert. We found a Paradox Cave here right away in Meyer. So time to get some goodies. Spiral Cave kicked us out at Checkerboard. Which in my opinion is great, because it means you never have to go through Spiral Cave again. The seeds for Spiral Cave or like Super Bunny Cave are important connectors that you have to revisit. It can be a bit of a pain in the butt. Pain in the tuchus. You know what I mean? So Locke has that information about Ether. But there's probably not until he knows what prize at Desert is will he even consider caring about it. He does still have that Desert Small that he stole. If he really wanted to, he could go steal that Ether again and go check the Meyer area and then reset if it's something. But that's a pretty big commitment. One more check here in the Meyer area, and then I would presume we'll head to Village of Outcasts next. Though maybe both runners will want to go do Tower of Hera. Oh, right. Back to Paradox Cave to check the exits. That is the correct play here. That is correct. Hey, chat. Randall just texted me. Just said, do y'all need anything from the store? He's at the Walgreens. Do you guys need anything? He sent me a picture of some Twizzlers. I don't know. Milk? Play-Doh? Okay, what kind of milk? 2%? Skim? Skim? Almond? I would assume Walgreens has beer. Oat milk? You got it. Need the chalky oat milk? Wow, both runners, same time grabbing that Master Sword. That's amazing. Bombos off Mushroom Turn-In. Did both of them do that as well? Oh my goodness. This sync is so good. I love it. It's so crazy to me in a mode like this, which has so many directions you can go in, to see runners doing exactly the same thing at the same time. It just blows my goddamn mind. I tell you what. Alright, checking Sick Kid. Locke's heading to Village of Outcasts. Yeah, when they're doing the same thing at the same time, it does make my job much easier. Now, what can the runners do to make my job much cheesier? That's the real question. And just like that, the divergence is once again up here. Locke heading into the pod. 3 small keys in hand is pretty nice. Gets our 3rd GT small. Wow, we're heading to Tower of Hera, where Sean can do Hera Basement, and can Hera Pot and do... well, can just beat the dungeon. Though, I don't know. I don't know if I like... it being a pendant dungeon, I would be less inclined to climb and beat it. But we did get the stuff for Hera Basement pretty quick, pretty early. Nice blue mill. Another small key. This one's to Ice Palace. Coffee break. What is Sean's character? I don't even know what that is. Is it like a goat? Is it like a goat man? Oh, Locke using that blue potion he bought to potion glitch. Another legal glitch that you can do in our current racing standards for Link to the Past rando. Something about drinking a potion on that one hallway at a certain point makes the screen scroll. You could just kind of make the game think that you killed all the enemies when you didn't. Blue boomerang for our trouble. I'm not sure. Sean is Freya from FF9. Okay. Oh, is that the new? Is that like the most up-to-date Harapot bomb setup? Pretty slick. I believe I have a gifted copy of FF9 on Steam. That is a game I've never played. I have that. I have FF4 Pixel Remaster, which was also a gift. Just gotta save it for more Dumbathon incentives. The only single-digit FF games I've played is 6 and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's it. To completion. Skull Small and a map to Eastern. Okay. Well, that's info. Better than nothing. Holy crap, Lois, that was my favorite one. Alright, come on, Locke, let's see this hammer yump. Good? Good. Alright, nice. Now enjoy a little dark room. I'll have to watch closely to see what he gets. Oh, Swamp Big, meh. It's still nice to have, just because once you have Hammer and Swamp Small, you can full clear the dungeon. A late... Oh, and a Tempered Sword. Oh, man. And there's a Gammon's Tower here at Pod Entrance. Finding some goodies. We do have Samaria and Fire Rod, so we can do right side all the way to Ice Armos. So we'll see a little tile room action as well. Chat, do you like playing Link to the Past randomizer? Are you tired of having to do every dark room every time because that pesky lamp is somewhere silly? Does it really grind your gears when you can't see in the dark? Well, join my campaign that I am starting. Vote for me, and everyone gets a free light cone and miniature American flags for some. Well, if Sam keeps his health up, he'll have a decent time at Ice Armos using just sword beams. $20. 20 bombs. 1 compass. And a big key to TR. Oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting find. We did find the big chest, so that's another item we can go get. And we can get the crystal roller chest. But that's it. No more small keys. Oh, another big key to Tower of Hera. Of course. Well, that's interesting for Locke. Locke will be able to full clear Hera on his first trip. Gets a pod small too. I think Locke did everything in pod minus obviously beating it because no big key and no hammer and no bow. But did skip on the vanilla big key chest. What else are we going to find here in GT or Skull Woods? The divergence between these two runners continues. Kadabua! Oh yeah, in my my Pokemon... Shut, please. My Pokemon Shining Pearl Nuzlocke that I'm doing with my brother. My Abra, whose name is Crandall, finally evolved into a Kadabra. And now he's finally useful. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm glad Sean drank that blue potion. Also, poor Locke dying right before grabbing that single arrow from this stupid big key chest. Mrs. Kadabra. Mrs. Crandall. Alright, last checks we can get out of GT are a small key to ice, a small key to thieves, and holy mamma mia. And now all of a sudden we have all of left side we can do minus big chest. Alright, that's a really good play on Sean's part. Because I know back of pods are really easy to isolate for a long time. And Locke finally finds the lamp. And there's a TR small, so we can continue into TR. We could potentially beat TR if we find Laser Bridge. I think with that Hera big, it might send Locke in that direction sooner than later. Perhaps. Vanilla small, nice. Another TR small. Okay. Alright. Seat's really starting to unfold. Of course, we still need some more dungeon info, so more useful maps would be helpful. We've already seen 2 pendant dungeons, so all we need would be another map that points us at another pendant dungeon, and we'll have all of our dungeon info we care about. Yeah, if you're Sean right now, you're just like, please, for the love of God, it's just, Jesus, please don't put anything in the GT big chest. Shovel. Okay. Crystal Ice, Crystal TR we knew about. Rando Room's gonna have a big key to Thief. Wow, both Thieves items are in here. I don't believe we found Thieves Town yet. But Sean will be able to full clear it on the first trip. That's really nice. That's very good. Where's Sean going to next? What would the play be here? Shovel, Sick Kid. Oh, there's Thieves Town. Is that just at the archery game? So this will be a double dip for Locke. Buys the powder that he sequence broke. Or maybe Sean already did Sick Kid, I don't remember. Crystal Desert, it looked like. still very early on in the seed, but so far Sean's just kind of been hitting the route. Oh, back to Ice Palace. Interesting. And there's the pod big. So Sean's gonna be able to finish the rest of this dungeon minus the big chest. I mean, I guess when you have a beatable dungeon, you might as well go get it. Go on and get it, I guess. I know I've seen plenty of seeds where people got blasted by the big chest. But at the same time, our options are a little limited right now, I think. Well, you know, well, we don't have the hammer, or we don't have the mirror yet, so there's not much we can do. You know, we do have the other Hyrule Castle exits that we haven't seen yet on either player's side. Potentially one could spit you out up on top of Death Mountain. Runner's probably hoping to find a mirror at some point soon. Gonna get a little bit of Smith tour action going on Locke's side. What's up, Dark Devil? Good time zone, all. Is that a greeting that we do now? Good time zone to you. I can get on board with that. Actually, you know what? This route is fine, I guess. Small key to pod. There's another one. Because, yeah, you could either drop down the top and then come down here and do Iced Tea and then bomb jump across to hit the Freezers. Or you go Freezers first and bomb jump across to do Iced Tea, and then you don't have to dash down this long room. I guess both are fine. Goodbye, big chest. What is the next thing we're gonna find? We did see Mimic Cave. That could have something behind that hammer we just got. We might need to find a connector to get us somewhere. Up on the mountain, maybe. Just a shield from the Dangle Smiths. Drop a Bombos Medallion to clear the shell off a Cold Stare. Sword Spin, Fire Rods. Get that splash damage. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Nice fight. Easy fight. Easy game. And a burnout. Okay. Oh, I like that little bass. It's good. And unless Locke decides to go up to, like, Catfish or something, I'm assuming this is going to be the Hera eventual GT play. Sean first on the board with... Well, I mean, he's got 2 dungeons done. We'll see if that Hera big chest is going to have something that'll help Locke out. Or hurt Sean a little bit. It's going to be another TR small. We might actually... Well, you know, at this point, I feel like Sean's going to grab this and probably go back over, check the TR big chest, and then just go ahead and finish TR. The scary thing, though, is... Do you go ahead and... Probably be beneficial to check the laser bridge exit, just in case it ends up being like Floating Island or TR connector. Block gets the spin speed Hera pot to get up to the top of GT, or Tower of Hera, excuse me. Alright, moment of truth. Anything small key to Misery Mine. Okay. Not a game changer. Not the small key you wanted to see. If that was like Swamp Small or something, that'd be pretty big if Swamp ended up being a crystal. But we don't know yet. Or apparently Sean... Oh, Sean has all the info. Apparently Eastern's the last pendant. Oh yeah, that was the map that was off of Moldorm that we're gonna see real quick on Locke's side. So we do have all of our dungeon info. Another 300. And there is a floating island. So that was Spectacle Rock. Immediately finds Fairy Climb. Gonna say no. For now. King's Tomb for a couple checks. It's a useless map. And Locke's enjoying his coffee break. I'm gonna have me a sip right now. And TR requires Quake, which is mirror locked on top of Spectacle Rock Cave. I completely missed it. What entrance was it that led to Spectacle on Sean's side? Was that Dark Lake Hylia? I don't know. I missed it. It was very quick. Alright, Locke gets that blue boomerang. We have Dark Ice Rock Cave access. Let's see if anything of value is over here. Maybe another dungeon, potentially? Nope. Nothing. Alright. Nothing at all. Are we gonna see the fake flipper from Sean to go do Catfish? Potentially. I think that's another entrance we haven't seen yet from either player. Alright, well, since we are an hour into the seed, just want to give y'all a friendly reminder that these two runners are awesome, and you should definitely support them any way that you see fit. The fastest way to support them right now, if you're watching this live, is to click on the title, click on their names in the title, which should bring up a little box with their profile, in which you can follow that by clicking the follow button. You can also find both runners at twitch.tv/SeanRhapsody and twitch.tv/LockeColeLive. And also follow my co-com, twitch.tv/DoorRandall. If you want. Yeah, I think from now on for restreams, I'm gonna just do the title thing as opposed to making commands. It's a lot easier. It's a lot more efficient, I think. And that way, it makes people read the title. Teehee. Alright, let's see. TR, big chest, has a fairy in a bottle. And yeah, it looks like we are on our way to go kill a Trinex. But yeah, it's annoying because like you should check Laser Bridge exit just in case it's super useful. But there's always the chance it's gonna spit you out at like Meyer entrance or TR entrance. Oh boy, they might not need a bow. Hey, that is true. Pennant Pod, Pennant Eastern. Just depends on what is on either of those bosses and or what's at the top of GT, if either of them decide or are willing to mimic clip. We got 20 bucks. We got a heart container. We got 20 bucks. We got a mirror. All right, that's the good find. That's what you want to find. Oh, interesting. Holy cow, if you had sequence broke that early, you would have had mirror at a stupid time. That also gives us Quake, which gets us into TR entrance. I know in, like, entrance shuffle, sequence breaking into Waterfall Cave is kind of hit or miss, but because it could be a random entrance that has, like, enemies and pitfalls, you don't even need to do the whole, like, wait until you have Moon Pearl and set up a water walk to actually walk in there. You can just walk in there, fall down a hole, or die or something, you're good to go. Alright, let's see these hammer strats on Trinex. For Sean... Firehead is down. A little bit of trouble with that menuing. Just one fire out shot to finish the ice head off. Yeah, Sean does not have that tempered sword that Locke found in left side pod Dark Maze. As Sean hasn't really explored much of Village of Outcasts yet, so hasn't found pod or Thieves Town over there. Or Eastern, I don't think. Oh, hey look, whoa! Alright, well. So much for that. Another crystal down for Sean. Bow in hand will make... I don't even remember what was on right side pod. I don't think it was anything super fancy. While on Locke side, did get the hammer, picked up Thieves Town Small. I think there was another big key that was on right side. I don't remember which one it was. But on his way to go get that Thieves Town big. Okay, at this point, I gotta imagine Sean probably wanted to head towards the Village of Outcasts. Well, actually, I don't know. Hard to say. Has the mirror, so has access to so many more things. Could go grab Quake. Go back. Well, he is up on the mountain right now. So could grab Quake, go into TR entrance. Find out what's on Floating Island as well. No flippers, Sean. Whoops. Not yet. I know you're excited. Alright, Locke now has all that dungeon info as well. Oh yeah, Sean has not checked these entrances up here, so we might see more of... Well, I'd be curious to see what he does in Hyrule Castle. Thought about it. Now, with Mirror, and maybe even depending on where the other exits lead, you could very easily grab the key and save scum if you want to do back of escape first. And that's... well, no, he's just gonna head straight up. He's just going for it. I think it's definitely the better play. Because not having to beat Aga and, you know, potentially not even have to think about the climb at all. The GT climb is nice. It's like, alright, what am I more likely to find? A Hyrule Castle small? Or a GT big? Oh, he just did Dark Cross. Well, never mind. Now I'm not sure about that play. But that's funny. We haven't seen this entrance, so this could be useful. It's not. Or is it? I don't remember if we've seen the other side of that cave yet. I don't think we have. So this could lead to TR connector. At this point, that'd be the only connector we'd care about. I don't think there's... Oh no, and bumper ledge. Those are the only two connectors we're still kind of looking for. But back a skull. Oh right, Locke still doesn't have the ice rod. That's not that big of a deal. Not having I'm just gonna miss out on that bow for a little bit. But at this point, Locke could potentially go beat Ice Palace. I want to say that this route that he's on right now is going to be up to Catfish and stuff. Could hookshot across. Oh no, we're going to back into TR. Oh, I guess he just took a different entrance in. Oh, I think he went left side TR from the dam entrance. That's probably why. Ah, okay, that's what I thought. That's Spectacle Cave entrance that led to Floating Island. So we'll get to see that on Locke's side. This bomb jump led to Potion Shop, I think it was. Trying to remember where that pod big was. Oh, I think that was 4th Chest Thieves Town. Alright, where are you heading? Oh, gonna go grab Quake. Gonna get dead rocked! Oh no! Time to float away. Oh, we're gonna see Zora finally. I'm trying to piece together what our next answer is here. We're still missing... We haven't seen Meyer. Or Castle Tower. Though, we don't have either Castle Tower or Small, right? Right. So that's not happening. Zora's got junk. Honestly, I kind of wish Sean would have, like, grabbed Quake and then did Spiral Cave, and then could take Spectacle Cave back up to Floating Island to mirror and check that out. This is a lot of flutes up the mountain for like one-offs. I don't even know if did Sean check the left Hyrule Castle exit? I completely missed it if he did. Looks like Locke's gonna be the first one back into Thieves Town. Though Sean is just kind of just been holding out on Village of Outcasts for a while now. I don't like that mirror sound effect. It makes me uncomfortable. Right, will this be that last dungeon we're missing? No. Who the heck is Meyer? We need to find Meyer. If we find it, it's beatable. So finding it would be nice, just to have a nice, easy, full clearable dungeon. We also still have Left Side Desert that we haven't checked at. There's Bumper Cave that could kick us out at Laser Bridge or something. Nothing on Floating Island, so don't have to worry about coming back for that. So right now, still kind of hard to say, but... Oh, nice skull with small. Or big. Sean just... A little bit of a lead with the crystals that he has. Doesn't take too much to go grab some more. I'm curious to see what our next item is going to be. We need to find... Let's see. We need the Desert Big. We need Flippers. And the Swamp Small. We need to find the back of Skullwoods. And we need to find Meyer. I think those are the big things that we're looking for right now. What? Well, I mean, we haven't checked Lake Hylia Island, so... The worst find. Okay, that was the worst find. It was nothing. Much like Tower of Hera, Locke found... Except, Locke was also at Skullwoods earlier. Both runners have been to Skullwoods already. Can't imagine wanting to go back just to check one entrance. Alright, Sean, if you do ever watch this back, a little time saver for you is that you can actually mirror... I'm not sure if you know this or not, but you can actually mirror above the Meyer entry point. Like, stand right at the top of it and mirror without having to run up through this section. As long as Meyer's not open, you should be able to do it and get into Desert Entrance without getting bonked or anything. It's pretty heckin' sweet. Alright, first crystal for Locke. And we found Castle Tower. Can't do much in here, just grab the first chest and go. "20 smackers." Oh yeah, I don't think we've seen Left Side Maze Reset. Nothing. No, nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Alright, what are we left with then? I don't know if we've seen Graveyard Ledge. Trying to think what other entrances. I think it might just be grab a connector and find like TR connector or something, maybe? Maybe. This is Mimic Cave for Sean. This feels like Myers just gonna be in a gross location, probably. Meyer could be vanilla. So just find the Desert Small, get Ether, open up Meyer, boom, there it is! Alright, let's see where Sean's heading now. K45, Shovel, maybe? Oh, and then a full clear of Thieves Town, probably. I think Sean already did Shovel, then. Perhaps. Neither runner has dipped Eastern. Sean hasn't even found it yet. So, this might be Sean... Well, Sean's gonna full clear Thieves. And then... Yeah, might do Smith Chain, all that stuff. We'll get the pod big before heading into pod. Now, we need a little bit more than just the Desert Big. We need the Swamp Small, we need Flippers. We need to find Meyer. The two items that Locke is missing is the bow, is the Ice Rod that's in Ice Palace, and the bow that's on Trinix. Those are the big ones. Oh, nice! Hello, Tams TV. I'm digging this Thieves Town song on Sean's side. Boy, this is a bit of a noodle scratch. Just trying to think what connectors we haven't seen yet. Have we seen all parts of Desert? Has anyone gone out Desert Main? I'm not sure. Or I think we started at Desert. No, I think we've seen all sides of Desert. We've seen all sides of TR. I don't know if we've seen Hyrule Castle left or not. Yeah, so Sean's gonna be able to have Big Key for Pod and could even take it all the way up and check the Spellwood's big chest again. But where are we going with Locke? What's next? I gotta assume Locke needs to go find Ice Palace, which is at King's Tomb. And then, you know, maybe we'll find, Okay, same advice for you, Locke. If you stand above the Meyer entrance, you could veer without having to run all the way in there. I'm helping. Yeah, whilst looking for Meyer, we either need to... It's either going to be Vanilla in Meyer entrance, or Graveyard Ledge, assuming we haven't already checked it, I don't remember. Or we need to find a connector that gets us either to Bumper Ledge, to Mirror, or to TR connector to, like, check the other entrance and check Mimic Cave. Pretty sure that's what we're left with, looking for Meyer. Blind goes down for Sean, and that's a third crystal. Very good. We seen the Hammer Hut? Oh, there's Meyer. Okay, you know, I wasn't sure. I guess Locke didn't have the hammer from GT yet when he got over here. Because I remember him doing Smith Chain, but I didn't remember if he had hammer or not, and checked. So there was also Hammer Hut and Hammer Pegs were two other possibilities. But there's our Meyer. So we know where all of our dungeons are now. That's pretty cool. This is a very beatable, clearable Crystal Meyer. Once again, we're looking for Desert Big. We're looking for Flippers. We're looking for Swamp Small. Those are the 3 items that we need. That's it. That's it, that's all. Nothing more. And if they're not in Meyer, then they're gotta be in Eastern. But I mean, all things considered, that's not bad for number of remaining items required at this 1 hour and 26. That's not too bad. Now, Locke needs a few more still. Locke still needs Ice Rod and probably doesn't need that bow, but maybe. I'm trying to think if there's any item caves we're still looking for. I feel like we've seen all the good ones. Yeah, maybe? Oh, nope, no we haven't. This is... I would consider this one of the good ones. The last good one that's not locked behind Castle Tower. 10 arrows, 20 bucks. A key to Castle Tower. A book. And there's your Desert Small. Okay, so that means that Locke can get the Ether Medallion and open up Meyer. Obviously, if you're Sean, you're hoping that you never see that other Castle Tower Small ever. Oh, you know what? With that book in hand, I kind of expect Sean will head back into the Dark World. Yeah, okay. Obviously, otherwise he would have just fluted to Swamp. Hey! Alright, well, there's both Castle Tower Smalls. You gotta start thinking that Cackwell is gonna have something, right? And Locke's probably going to get the other one as soon as he's done here. Since Hammer Pegs are right next door. Aga 1 is blocking the Kakariko Well. So, blocking 5 items. That's the thing, is do you go for that, or do you dip a Pendant Eastern without Big Key? What a dilemma! Bombos tablet has bombs. What are the odds of that? No one ever saw that coming. Alright, what's more likely to happen next? I mean, at this point, unless Sam goes up to Skull Woods to check Big Chest, this will probably be Pod next for Sean. Alright, Skull Woods. Oh. Locke taking a couple hits from the little eyeballs. No bow, so we'll have to go all sword. Needs to be a little careful here. Doesn't have Burna or Cape. We haven't seen Cape yet. Skullwood's big has just some bumps. Feels bad, man. Ah, that's right. There was a bottled fairy in the TR Big Chest. I guess Sean just really hasn't seen much of North Dark World, or just Northwest Dark World. Yeah, still looking for Meyer for Sean. Trying to think what else, if any other caves we'd still be looking for. I really don't think there's anything else. Maybe a single item cave somewhere that I've missed. Yeah. Locke. Does Locke go for the castle tower play? He's got both keys. Oh, Locke just... Okay. For some reason I thought Locke did Pyramid Fair, or Purple Chest, but I guess not. I guess I was mistaken. I'm not gonna take this all the way down. I guess Locke is still looking for Ice Palace at this point. So Ice Palace for Locke, Misery Mire for Sean. The longer this goes on, the more I'm thinking that Kakariko Well is going to have something. But then again, maybe it's just Eastern. And Sean will be able to full clear Pod on the first visit. With those 5 keys, hammer, bow, big key. So, we didn't see Big Chest, Vanilla Big Key Chest, or Helmsar King. So, one of those 3 checks, or Green Pen Turnin, which is in Kakariko, could have what we're looking for. It's very possible. Or we just find a GT big, and we have to go climb GT. There's still that back of escape we haven't seen from either player, or Zelda Cell check. Which is fair. We don't have the Iroh Castle small. I don't think so. No, we don't. Alright, pot o'clock. This is good for Locke. He is going to find Ice Palace here. And we'll get to clear most of it, minus the big chest. We'll probably follow up by clearing out... by taking out Trinex, getting the bow. Which, at this point, bow really doesn't do anything for us yet. Especially since he's already killed Viddy. It's even less valuable. Coming into Pod for your first time and having 5 keys is so nice. Because you get to open up the front door. As long as you can hammer jump, you can get everything pretty efficiently. The interesting thing is just getting the swamp smell does nothing. Just getting flippers does nothing. We kind of need to get both of those. Desert Big would at least let us go beat another dungeon. Our big chest of pot has just a compass. So Sean gonna be happy here pretty soon grabbing that tempered sword out of the dark maze. Clock gets his ice rod out of Ice Palace. You know, vanilla. You know, vanilla spot for that. Right, here is another interesting moment for Sean. There is something on this vanilla big key chest that could be pretty big. As I don't know when Locke will be back for this. 10 arrows, alright. We still have Second Chest Castle Tower and Kakariko Well, and a completely untouched Eastern Palace. Our answer lies in one or both of those locations. Sean having a little bit of trouble on the freaking mimics. I think that's pod small number 5 for Locke. And that's the other thing, we're just still missing a 6 pod small. So it's not like this is even a logical play. But I mean, that's kind of one of those things where it's like, well, what if the 6 pod small is just locked behind in Kakariko Well, and I can sequence break all that and skip that whole section by just killing Helma anyway. It's one of the interesting things about playing this randomizer is when you have to make these kind of decisions. So I've seen plenty of people just say no to a pendant Helmasaur. Well, I guess we're not in dungeon or entrance go mode. We still haven't seen the back of Skull Woods from either player. My guess is going to be Meyer entrance. That's where I would put it. Alright, I would expect Locke will probably go beat TR next. I don't remember where the back of, or where Laser Bridge ended up being. So it's a small key to something. Skull? Oh, Meyer, okay. Very useless. So after this Helma fight, it's going to be a 4-3 crystal count between the two runners. Oh, right, Laser Bridge was at Waterfall. Nice cape off of Helma. Not something to get too excited about. Yeah, let's see if this green pen has anything. Oh, yep. So yeah, if you fake flipper into like TR, like Locke just did. And then touch a ledge, a hole, the edge of the hole. It kills your swimming stuff. Very similar to how if you're like in Super Bunny state, like you find Mini Molten Cave and you Super Bunny into Mini Molten Cave. If you get near a hole, it kills your Super Bunny state. So that's why if you ever Super Bunny Mini Molten Cave and you have Master Sword or Tempered Sword, anything with sword beams, make sure you stay away from the hole. You'd be able to get that check, just as long as you just stay back and use your sword beams. Oh, and once Locke takes out this boss, it's going to be momentarily tied up in crystal accounts. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. Locke is actually in the lead, crystal-wise. Because Helma was a pendant. Never mind. Never mind. I was just kidding. Yeah, Locke with a slight lead. I guess it's going to come down to who takes the castle tower bait first. I'm still wondering what entrances... I'm curious if Hyrule Castle left was a connector we hadn't seen yet. Also, yeah, I'd like to see Locke, Is he gonna go check Pet? I don't see any other reason why you go this way, so yeah. I'd like to see Locke grab that ether out of Desert Right. Maybe go open up Mire. Alright, do we have a pet seat on our hands today? Survey says... Oh! Pet dead. No pet. This is Desert Left. Yeah, Locke is gonna go grab that Ether Medallion and follow that over to the Mire area. Maybe that'll be Skullwood's entrance. And you know what? If it's not, then you'd probably follow up by just go ahead and doing Castle Tower while you're over there. That would make the most sense. Where did Desert Right exit out at? I don't remember. I think Locke's checked it. But I don't remember. Oh, that's Bumper Ledge. We have not seen that. Wow, okay. Well, maybe this is the back of Skull. It sure is. Okay. Now all of a sudden you don't really need that Ether Medallion. Siege is just getting more and more interesting by the second. What are we gonna find here? $5. All right. At this point in this stage of the race, both runners are pretty comfortably decked out to deal with most boss fights. Half Magic, Tempered Sword. They both have Blue Mail. It's not really going to be any bosses that are going to give them any trouble. We are almost an hour and 45 minutes in. I'm still waiting to see what's on Green Pendant, but what's on Moth? A gold sword. That's funny. Alright, and for a brief moment, Locke is up 5 crystals to 3. Yeah, that Skullwood's find was really good. Very helpful. Alright, show me green pendant. The thing is, right now, we really only have, what? Green pendant. I think we gotta go Castle Tower here pretty soon. Basically Castle Tower for 6 checks. Alright, green pendant, were you the answer this whole time? Absolutely not. That is never a good feeling. I'm guessing this is Sean checking the ped as well. Just to further feel bad about clearing out all of pod. But fortunately, it looks like Locke is about to do the same thing, so... So, where are we going, Sean? What's the next step? We going to Castle Tower? I'm gonna go check some connectors we haven't seen yet. Are we going into Eastern? Well, this is Desert. So this will be that Ether Medallion, and then this will also get him Skull Woods, so that's good. I'm gonna continue to keep this race pretty close. Yeah, that's the thing, is once you find Skull Woods, unless there's like a random item cave that I haven't thought of yet, we're kind of done with entrances for a bit. Yeah, we don't need to do Pyramid Fairy because we're already popped out of there. Where the heck is this Flippers and the Swamp Smell? Are they just both going to be in Kakariko Well or something? I mean, the interesting thing about this is, like, if you go into Castle Tower and second chest, since we already saw the first, the second chest is Swamp Small or Flippers or Desert Big, you're probably not going to bail to go check those things. I mean, obviously, if it's Swamp Small, you're going to keep going because that doesn't open anything for you. We also do have Ether Tab to check at some point. Man, I might need to play CrossCode just because I've been digging this music. It's good. It's very enjoyable. Alright. And just like that, both runners are tied up in dungeon clears. This is a close race. This is a very close race. Oop, that's a miss flute. I was like, where is Sean going? Alright. Might open up Ether just in case there's still item caves we're missing. Otherwise, this is straight to Castle Tower. Or maybe Locke's gonna go Eastern instead? Oh, okay. This is like the game decider right here. This is it. This is the moment. Eastern just, I don't know, tends to be one of those really awful dungeons early on in CrossKeys. Because, like, if you don't check it early, then you just never want to check it until you can beat it. Because isolating big chest or big key chest can be a real pain in the butt. And with Locke's luck, he's gonna get, like, Eastern Big in here. Just leading to more junk. Skull, wrong key. I wonder if CrossCode's on sale on the Steam Summer Sale right now. Should go take a look. This Eastern play is not looking good for Locke. And by the time he's done, Sean's gonna be almost out the door. Yeah, just for those that don't know, this is the 2023, that's how people say it, CrossKeys tournament. They're doing a Swiss round. I think it's 6 stages? 6 weeks of Swiss? 6 or 7, I don't remember which. This is week 2. Both these runners are at 1-0. I think. Pretty sure, yeah. Dang, fire shield. Eastern was a bust. I gotta imagine Locke's heading to Castle Tower next. But I mean, are we just gonna get, like, all 3 things that we need in Kakariko Well? I'm gonna laugh if it's just, like, just GT big or something. To be hilarious. The 2023rd CrossKeys tournament. Same. Sean getting impatient. I feel like it's been a while since I've restreamed Sean, so I keep on wanting to call him Sam. I don't know why. We got Sean, we got Sam, we got Shin. We got Seamus. Can't forget that guy. He's always on the restreams. Okay. We find our Flippers and Swamp Small. We're gonna find our Desert Big and one of the other 2. We gotta find something here. This sea could also just send us on a really awful series of fetch quests, or, like, on a wild goose chase, you know. Go back here, get the Eastern Big, and then to get the you know, one of those stupid chains that people think are funny. For the sake of our runners, I'd be okay if we just get Flippers and Swamp Small, Flippers and Desert Big. Alright, what do we got? Ganon's Tower Big. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. That can't be it. That's it! That's it! That's all of it! Oh gosh. What the heck, man? Alright. Now the next question is, do you go for the GT Big Chest, though? Or do you just immediately climb? Yeah, Eastern was a complete bust. I think the only noteworthy thing we got in there was a Skull Small and a Fire Shield. Oh, we're going back into Hera real quick. Okay. Well, this will give Locke a little bit of time to catch back up. this race even closer. Sean. I guess the upside about that particular setup is you don't have a particular pixel lineup that you have to do, like, manually. It's just line up on block, line up on second block. This is the worst spot to be in, because, like, you don't want to have to go back to GT Big Chest, ever. But we have so few left. Dude, if it just ends up being in back of escape, that would be incredible. Like, imagine if you sequence broke it early, you stole a small key and sequence broke it early. Be a heckin' game changer, I'll tell you what. Alright. Sean's going for it. Going for the big chest. Okie dokie. This is such a tough call to make, but... especially because we're still in a situation where, like, not a single progression does that much for us. Yeah, back of escape is that pyramid. So, you know, someone could steal a small key, and I thought Sean was going to do it. He grabbed a small key, but only went to Dark Cross and then left. I was very shocked that he didn't just continue on, but... because, I mean, essentially, you're picking 3 items versus 2 items. 3 items in the back of escape versus 2 items in Boomerang Chest Zelda Cell. And the 3 items in the back are potentially locked by beating Ganon's towers. Oh, where's Locke going off to first? 20 bucks? Oh no. I'm sure Sean's not feeling too hot at this moment. I won't blame him. Oh, but now he's feeling good because the song's good. What the heck? Alright, I have to play CrossCode. I just have to play it. I'm checking the Steam Summer Sale right now. Loading it up! CrossCode. It's only $6? Okay, that's an easy purchase. You just got it? Nice. That is a steal. I will definitely buy that. I haven't played it because I watched Swerve stream it when it first came out. And Swerve is my friend. Oh! Oh, Locke's just doing it. Oh, this is exciting. Locke is taking the shortcut. But if the progression we seek is just at the top of GT instead... oh, this is crazy. I do like this play from Locke, though. This GT climb in CrossKeys sucks. And you can save scum it if you get nothing. Alright. What do we got? Heart piece? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. That is hilarious and expected. This game sucks. So, logically, you had to beat GT to get the vanilla key to unlock the Boomerang Chest in Zelda Cell. But, I mean, because that was it, I feel like the answer is actually going to be Upstairs GT. Oh, the Gaiman's going. Gaiman's going good. It's been a fun scene. These two have been kind of back and forth. They synced up around the 30-minute mark, and then they've just been on their own adventure, and then they synced up again like 10 minutes ago. Swamp? Swamp small! Here it is. It's funny. Dude, what if flippers are right here? I mean, here's the thing. If Locke gets nothing from Zelda Cell, he's going straight to the climb. Though he might also still do the big chest, so... I'd be shocked at this point if there isn't something upstairs, GT. Okay, well, there's flippers, so... And the ice big. Wrong big. One more big key. We just need the desert big. Which is probably just going to be in Swamp Palace. But the question, like, I can't imagine Sean just does first chest Swamp before, like, going to the front of the Zelda Cell, excuse me. The good news is Locke doesn't have to kill Agatu. So he will get to save that small bit of time. And depending on how rude Agatu is, could be like a good 30 minutes time save coming up. Okay, that's a double on Sean's side. This might be another... Yeah, it looked like another double. 32-minute Aga fight like you're doing it swordless. Alright. 4 cycle, not too bad. Oh, and Locke's going... The thing is, with GT being over in the pod entrance, it's really hard to not check the big chest here. Though, honestly, now that I think about it, and I don't think Locke was thinking about this, because he doesn't need to beat Agatu, it probably would have been smarter to climb first, and then make the play on the big chest. Go for the 4 items up top. And then if you don't find progression, then do the other stuff. And boom! Vanilla Hyrule Castles. Sean's probably thinking, well, you know, at the same time, like, Sean already knows that he had to climb GT anyway. So... Oh, this is interesting. I don't know why he ran out the front. Might as well have just saved and quit and then spawned on top of the pyramid, but... That's okay. Where's he going now? He's got to get back up the mountain to get to Hyrule Castle. Oh, I guess we haven't seen Hobo yet. Have we not seen that either player's side? This is a real feels bad if this is a required item. You're like, oh man, I could have sequence broke this at the very beginning of the sea. Alright, first chest Swamp. Nope. With Swamp being right there, it's kind of hard not to want to check it, just in case it ends up being vanilla. But this is right. Sean's gonna dip into Hyrule Castle, do the front. So, Sean with a bit of a lead here. We are still looking for Desert Big. That is still MIA at this point. No, the Swamp Small is in the Boomerang chest of Hyrule Castle, which he's heading to right now. I was saying... I was kind of expecting him to check the first chest to Swamp, since he ran right past Swamp Palace, but... Yeah, it's really interesting because I'm sure Sean feels a little bad because he knows that he could have skipped killing Agatu because he checked Dark Cross earlier and could have kept going to the back because I think he got that small key from that guard there and then did Dark Cross and then decided against it. It's a tough call, I understand. Just kind of unfortunate. Because Locke's going to save a little bit of time not having to go through those rooms and not having to do Agatu. Right, there's a Swamp Small for Sean. Going to check Zelda Cell, and then he'll be heading into Swamp. Shh. Locke's not going to be too far behind. So this is still a very close race. I could feel Locke's pain there. Like, man, if that was just Desert Big, be in go mode, it'd be so nice. Yeah, hopefully Locke doesn't get bounced around by Moldorm. But yeah, once he gets this chest, he can mirror out, flute up to the mountain, go straight to Swamp Palace. So Sean with a tiny bit of a lead. Maybe like a 30-second lead. We're just looking for the Desert Big. That is it. This is a very close race. Where's that Desert Big gonna be? I think we have every other big key. No, we don't have the Eastern Big Key yet. So this race could still be silly. There is a chance for silly. Like, imagine you full clear Swamp, find nothing but the Eastern Big. And then that would actually swap favor in Locke's position since he had already done most of Eastern. That's true. Could also be Ice Palace Big Chest, but... I refuse to believe. A chance for silly? Oh man, what a close race. This could even come down to a left side skip versus a non-left side skip. Imagine being this far on a seed and then winning or losing a race because you skip left side swamp. Yes. Come on, man. Alright, the good news is we know that the next chest, the next big key we see is going to be the one that we want. And Sean's saying no to left side. Four big keys locked in a row? Maybe, I don't know. There's our... I think that's the last 300. I think we've gotten all 5 of them. If there are 5. Locke's smiling right now. He's mad. He's so mad. Alright, neither of them doing left side. I can't blame him. Left side swamp sucks. Maybe they'll both get bailed out. That's the thing is... Man, I can't believe this seed might potentially come down to left side swamp skipping. Because I would see Locke probably go back in and do left side before going to Eastern. Maybe Argus will just bail out both of our runners today. Very nice quick kill on phase 2, and we get 20 bucks. Okay. This is a big moment right now. This is huge. This is the game decider. Do we go back in or we rush Eastern? Because, I mean, getting back to Swamp is pretty quick because it's just up on the mountain. And that's a whole untouched Eastern for Sean. I gotta, like, it's the same thing. It's 2 items. 2 items left side Swamp versus 2 items Eastern. I would expect Locke to stay in Swamp Palace, to be honest. Unless he just really wants to push the spheres. Wow, he's leaving. Wow, okay, alright. Well then, this race is gonna stay close then. Boy, I'm very curious to see how this is gonna sync up. Just because, I mean, if it ends up being on Armos, then I think Locke has to go check Skullbig. Okay, well. If it is an Eastern, then Sean's gonna retain this lead. Boy, this seed kind of stinks. This seed just really wants these runners to full clear the whole heckin' game. Which is not surprising. Okay. The song reminds me of Metroid Prime a little bit. Alright, moment of truth. Our first new piece of info coming up in the Eastern Palace big chest. If it's not there and if it's on the boss instead, this might be much closer. There it is. Go mode for Sean at 212.20. That might actually just seal it right there. Yeah, Locke really needed Armos to have it. I think that would have been very beneficial. I mean, Locke's still not too far behind, so it could still come down to execution here. Though with Gold Sword, Blue Mail, no silvers. How do we not find silvers? What the heck? It's mind-blowing. They're either on Armos, Bow-Locked Bow, Desert Big Chest. Could be on Lambolas. Oh no, Locke! This race is so close. It's nuts. And Ganon was just over in the escape drop down, so after this you just run on up and over. Sean with a pretty solid lead still, doesn't get the 1 cycle. Finishes off with the Gold Sword. Will we get silvers? No! A small key to... There's this... Wait a minute. So Green Pennant Pod locked behind this whole thing. That's disgusting. See, that's when sequence breaking goes wrong. Alright, Sean heading to the Ganon fight. Locke into the Lambolas fight. Could Locke get a 1 cycle and close the gap a little bit? No, that short hop not going to help him at all. Didn't even get a single hit. Fortunately, gets him on the 2 cycle, so Sean retains that lead. Yeah, this is one of the nastiest sequence to get our Go mode item I've seen in quite some time. kind of nasty. Alright, race isn't over until one of them walks through that door to the Triforce room. Gold Sword's gonna get us into phase 3 and 4 pretty quick. And then it's just a matter of who has the better silverless Ganon. But Sean with a pretty comfortable lead. Leads me to believe that Sean's still the favorite to win here. What an incredible race. I feel like for the most part, Sean was leading for a good point of it. Then Locke took over with more crystals to Sean's, and then it kind of tied back up towards that end part. Oh, of course, left side swamp. Okay, Sean doesn't miss the torch glitch. That's good. That would have been really bad. Kind of hard to miss the torch glitch with the lamp spam. He's up 2 spins already. Couple more. Looking like Sean's got this unless something completely terrible happens. And that's the thing, is if one of these had gone to swamp, like dud left side swamp and got silvers, I don't think it would have like been a winning play. I mean, maybe if Sean had, since he was already in swamp first. Oh, a couple misses here. But that's gonna do it. Wow. Coming down to phase 4 Ganon. Incredibly close race. GG's in chat for Sean. Taking the victory in week 2 of the 2023 CrossKeys tournament. Very nicely done. You get one wish. Choose wisely. I wish I had no bones. Very close race. Very close. It's gonna be, yeah, like a 30-second difference. Which, you know, it always feels bad to be on the losing side of that. Thankfully, us as the viewers and restreamer, we're on the winning side because we got a fun, close race. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for enjoying. Oh, hold on. I almost forgot to click the button, you know? Yeah.